Have you ever wondered if some of the foods you eat every day are secretly harming your body? Well, the truth might shock you. Many common foods that seem harmless are actually loaded with harmful ingredients that can damage your heart, your brain, and even your immune system. But don't worry. Today, we're not just exposing the danger. We're also giving you powerful, healthy alternatives that your body will thank you for. Stay with us until the end, because the last food on the list might be hiding in your kitchen right now. And trust me, once you know the truth, you'll never eat it again. Processed donuts and pastries. Who doesn't love the sweet, fluffy bite of a donut or a pastry fresh out of the oven? But behind that delicious taste lies a dangerous reality. Processed donuts and pastries are packed with refined sugars, trans fats, and artificial additives. These ingredients spike your blood sugar rapidly, leading to insulin resistance over time. Studies show that regular consumption of highly processed sweets increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. And the worst part? The artificial trans fats hidden in these treats can clog your arteries, making them a ticking time bomb for your heart health. The combination of high sugar and bad fats in donuts also triggers inflammation throughout your body. Chronic inflammation is now recognized as a root cause of many modern diseases, from obesity to Alzheimer's. Even baked versions that claim to be healthier often contain processed ingredients that your body struggles to recognize and digest. Unfortunately, marketing labels like low-fat or natural flavor often deceive consumers, making these treats appear safer than they truly are. In reality, eating these pastries regularly may silently damage your body for years before symptoms appear. But don't worry, you can still enjoy sweet treats without harming your health. Instead of grabbing a donut, try making your own banana oat cookies at home. Simply mash ripe bananas, mix them with rolled oats, and bake. No sugar, no bad fats, just pure natural sweetness and fiber that nourish your body. You can also add cinnamon, nuts, or dark chocolate chips for an extra flavor boost. This way, you'll satisfy your sweet tooth while supporting your metabolism and heart. It's a simple swap that your future self will be grateful for. Soda and sugary drinks. Sodas and sugary drinks are some of the biggest silent killers in modern diets. That fizzy, refreshing feeling comes at a steep price for your health. A single can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar, leading to massive spikes in blood glucose levels. Over time, this constant sugar overload can lead to insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and an increased risk of metabolic syndrome. Research has also linked high consumption of sugary beverages to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even pancreatic cancer. The combination of sugar and chemical additives in these drinks creates a perfect storm of inflammation and oxidative stress inside your body. But it's not just about the sugar. Many sodas also contain phosphoric acid, which can weaken your bones by depleting calcium levels. Plus, artificial colors and preservatives in sodas have been associated with behavioral issues and even increased cancer risks. Even diet sodas are no safe alternative. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame can disrupt your gut microbiome and increase cravings for even more sweets, trapping you in a vicious cycle. Each sip you take is quietly robbing your body of vitality and resilience, often without you noticing, until it's too late. Instead of reaching for a soda, refresh your body naturally with infused water. Simply add slices of lemon, cucumber, mint leaves, or berries to cold water. It's delicious, naturally hydrating, and loaded with antioxidants. You can also enjoy unsweetened herbal teas, like hibiscus or green tea, which are rich in compounds that lower inflammation and support heart health. Making this simple change can dramatically reduce your sugar intake and help you feel more energized, balanced, and alive every single day. French fries and deep-fried foods. French fries might be one of the most addictive foods on the planet, but they are also one of the most dangerous. Deep-fried foods like fries are soaked in unhealthy oils, often rich in trans fats and inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids. When foods are fried at high temperatures, they produce harmful compounds like acrylamide, a chemical linked to cancer risk in animal studies. Over time, frequent consumption of fried foods can drastically increase your chances of developing obesity, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. What looks like a harmless side dish can slowly erode your health meal after meal. Another hidden danger of French fries is the sheer caloric density without any meaningful nutrition. They are loaded with empty calories that spike your blood sugar, inflame your blood vessels, and promote fat accumulation, especially around your vital organs. Furthermore, the reused oils often found in fast food chains are filled with oxidized fats, which accelerate aging and damage to your cells. Eating fries regularly can quietly set the stage for chronic health problems like high blood pressure, diabetes, and arthritis, often without obvious symptoms until serious damage is done. If you crave the crunch and comfort of fries, you don't have to give it up entirely. Just make a smarter choice. Try baking sweet potato fries at home instead. Slice sweet potatoes into sticks, drizzle lightly with olive oil, sprinkle some sea salt and paprika, and bake until crispy. Sweet potatoes are packed with fiber, vitamins A and C, and powerful antioxidants. Baked fries satisfy the craving without flooding your body with toxins, offering a delicious and nourishing alternative that your heart and waistline will love. Processed meats, bacon, sausages, deli meats. Processed meats like bacon, sausages, and deli slices are loved for their flavor and convenience, but they are hiding serious health dangers. These meats are often loaded with sodium, preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, and chemical flavor enhancers. Studies have repeatedly linked the consumption of processed meats to an increased risk of colorectal cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. The World Health Organization, WHO, has even classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, placing them in the same risk category as smoking. Every bite carries hidden compounds that can silently damage your cells and promote disease. The problem isn't just the salt or fat content. It's the way processed meats are preserved and cooked. Smoking, curing, and high-temperature cooking create harmful chemicals like polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, and advanced glycation end products, AGEs, both of which fuel chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. Over time, these toxic processes can harden arteries, impair kidney function, and contribute to the development of cancers, especially in the digestive tract. Regularly eating processed meats can age your body from the inside out, even if you feel fine in the short term. You don't have to give up delicious meals. You just need healthier choices. Instead of processed meats, opt for grilled organic chicken breast, wild-caught fish, or even lentil patties for a plant-based twist. These options are naturally rich in protein, lower in inflammatory compounds, and packed with nutrients that support muscle strength and heart health. By making this simple shift, you protect your body from dangerous toxins while still enjoying flavorful and satisfying meals. White bread and refined grains. White bread might seem harmless, but it's one of the most misleading foods on the grocery shelf. Made from highly refined grains, white bread has been stripped of almost all its natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is a product that spikes your blood sugar just as quickly as eating pure sugar. This rapid spike is followed by a crash, leading to cravings, fatigue, and overeating. Over time, diets high in refined grains are strongly associated with an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even fatty liver disease, often developing silently without obvious early warning signs. Eating white bread regularly also triggers inflammation in the body. Without the protective fiber found in whole grains, refined carbs pass quickly into the bloodstream, promoting fat storage and damaging blood vessels. The lack of nutrients in white bread means you're consuming empty calories, food that fills you up without truly nourishing your body. Plus, many commercial breads are loaded with added sugars, preservatives, and chemical conditioners to enhance texture and shelf life, further burdening your digestive system and overall health. Luckily, switching to healthier options is easy and delicious. Replace white bread with 100% whole grain bread, sprouted grain bread, or even homemade oat and seed breads. These alternatives are rich in fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals that stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and boost heart health. You can also experiment with wraps made from almond flour or coconut flour for a low-carb, nutrient-packed alternative. By choosing real, whole foods, you give your body the fuel it needs to thrive, and you'll feel the difference in your energy and mood almost immediately. Candy bars and artificial sweets. Candy bars are everywhere, in checkout aisles, vending machines, and even office desks, but they are far more dangerous than most people realize. These ultra-processed sweets are loaded with refined sugars, hydrogenated oils, artificial colors, and chemical preservatives. This combination triggers a surge in blood sugar, a massive insulin response, and, eventually, energy crashes that leave you feeling exhausted and craving even more sugar. Over time, high consumption of candy bars can lead to serious metabolic damage, including insulin resistance, weight gain, and chronic inflammation, setting the stage for diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. Beyond the obvious sugar overload, many candy bars contain high-fructose corn syrup, a cheap sweetener strongly linked to fatty liver disease and visceral fat accumulation around organs. The artificial dyes used to give candies their bright colors have also been connected to behavioral issues in children and potential toxicity in adults. Even small daily indulgences can quietly erode your health when artificial additives accumulate in your body. Candy bars don't just harm your waistline. They harm your liver, your heart, and your brain function over time. Thankfully, there are healthier ways to satisfy your sweet tooth. Swap candy bars for a small piece of dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa, combined with a handful of raw nuts like almonds or walnuts. Dark chocolate is rich in antioxidants like flavonoids that protect your heart and brain, and nuts provide healthy fats and protein that keep you full and energized. You can also make homemade energy bites with dates, cocoa powder, and nuts, no refined sugar needed. Choosing smarter treats gives you the pleasure of sweetness without sabotaging your long-term health. Frozen pizzas and ready-to-eat meals. Frozen pizzas and ready-to-eat meals might seem like lifesavers on busy days, but they are among the most harmful foods you can put into your body. These convenience foods are often loaded with processed flours, excessive amounts of sodium, trans fats, preservatives, and hidden sugars. A single frozen pizza can contain more than the daily recommended intake of sodium, dramatically increasing your risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. Regularly consuming these ultra-processed meals overwhelms your digestive system and fuels chronic inflammation, quietly pushing your body toward obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular problems. Another major issue with frozen pizzas and processed meals is the low quality of ingredients. Many contain artificial flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate, MSG, chemical stabilizers, and cheap oils that are toxic when consumed frequently. These ingredients can disrupt your gut microbiome, impair brain function, and increase your risk of developing mood disorders like depression and anxiety. Plus, the lack of fresh vegetables, real whole grains, and quality proteins means these meals leave your body starved of essential nutrients, even though they are calorie-dense. Instead of relying on frozen meals, you can easily create quick and healthy homemade options. For example, prepare a homemade whole wheat flatbread pizza topped with fresh tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, olive oil, and a sprinkle of mozzarella. Or keep pre-cooked quinoa and roasted vegetables in your fridge for fast and nutritious bowls during the week. With a little preparation, you can enjoy delicious, wholesome meals that nourish your body, boost your energy, and protect your long-term health, all without sacrificing flavor or convenience. Now that you know the truth, it's clear, not all foods are created equal. Some of the items we once trusted on our plates are silently harming our bodies day after day. But here's the good news. Every meal, every choice, is a new opportunity to protect your health, boost your energy, and secure a longer, happier life. By swapping out these dangerous foods for natural, nourishing alternatives, you're not just eating better, you're honoring your body, your future, and the people who love you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health tips every single day. And don't forget to leave a comment. Which of these food swaps will you try first? We read every comment and love hearing your journey to better health. See you in the next video.